Hello and welcome back to another video. So I've been told many times that the PS5 or the Xbox Series X are too hard to get, and in this video I wanted to help you guys be able to get one of these consoles for yourself. It does take some work, but I'm confident that this should be able to help you guys pick one of these consoles up. So I will be giving you guys my tips and tricks, as well as going through the US retailers from which I have gotten consoles from. To start, you're going to need a form of stock alerts. I personally use Twitter, and I'm going to link some of the accounts that have helped me get these alerts quicker so that you guys can follow them and turn on notifications for yourself. These accounts tell you exactly when and where a drop for a next-gen console happens. Another tip comes in having your accounts set up in advance for certain drops. At different retailers, you may or may not be required to use an account, and I'll go through each one, but you're going to want to have your shipping information, payment information, everything in so you can just hit place order and do as little steps as possible. In addition, a nice payment method for a couple sites is either like PayPal or Apple Pay. These allow you to have all your shipping and billing information all set as long as you just sign in, and it could be a way of getting through quicker. With that said, let's go through all the retailers and explain the specific procedures for each one. First retailer, we have Best Buy. This is the one I've been very successful with, and therefore I'm going to go more in depth with this. So let's go PS5. For Best Buy, you're going to need a Best Buy account. So have your information updated before the drop. When you do go to add it to cart, and we can't see right here, it is going to say please wait. So let me try to give you an example. I'm pretty sure it will do what the PS5 will do when it says add to cart. And right here it does. It says please wait. So what you're supposed to do is while you see this please wait, you can do one of two methods. One, you can keep refreshing the page, and it will still say please wait and everything, and then it will eventually say add to cart. With this way, I find it to show you when it's sold out quicker. But the other method is just waiting on the page, and then it will eventually say add to cart. And I've gotten the PS5 through both methods, and it'll be the same thing for Xbox Series X as well. Like I said, if you do refresh the page and it says sold out, the thing about Best Buy is that they go in waves. So Best Buy has multiple waves, and the more people are successful as it goes on. So you need to be persistent. Once you add it to your cart, you will be sent a verification code to your email that you use for your Best Buy account. So be ready to put that code in and just be persistent on Best Buy. Next, we'll talk about Amazon, and this is a fairly straightforward method. Basically, have your information ready up as soon as you can and order as quickly as possible. If it's an offer pop out, you can keep trying to see the offer, and there'll be used consoles that can be lower or even higher than the price, and that's what I mean by an offer pop out. And here would be like where you'd see the offers. Walmart is kind of like Best Buy in the way that it goes in waves. Usually we will know a Walmart drop ahead of time, then it's sold at intervals of time where you will have to add to the cart if you can. Again, like Best Buy, Walmart, you can be more successful later on. On the other hand, sometimes Walmart does have offer pop-outs outside of the drop, and that's where stock alerts will let you know about them. I've seen Series X and S and even PS5 today through this on a couple occasions. I'm not going to spend much time on Sony Direct here. It's basically a lottery. Just have many browsers and devices open as you can. You can't use the same browser with multiple tabs unless you're using incognito mode in Chrome, but that will give you the best chance, and as you're going through, if you see the bar progress further on one, that's going to be the device that you want to stick with. And you need a PlayStation account to be able to purchase this. Alright, Target is an interesting one. I've gotten a few on Target. So they have a tendency to have drops very early in the morning. The last couple for PS5 have been around 7:45 Eastern time. That's 4:45 if you're on the Pacific coast. But anyway, you'll want a Target account, set it up. Individual stores will have a certain amount of stock available for pickup. I've found the shipping drops to be very hard to get, and they've also been less frequent. But either way, if you're there on time, you'll have the ability to add to cart. And you'll see something like this. It's sold out now, so it's harder to show you. But let's say it's available here. It will let you add to cart if it's available for order pickup. You'll be able to get it that very day or the next. But what you do is you select it, you go through your payment methods if you're able to cart it and everything, and then you go to the place order button. And when you hit the place order button, you actually have to spam that thing. And I know it might sound crazy, but I've gotten a Series X just by spamming that button. There are times where you will have to try to switch stores if your store either A, is sold out of it, or just to try to get things moving, because sometimes it just doesn't go through. We're gonna move on to the Microsoft store. It's very simple, so you get in fast and you go. I used PayPal when I got my last Series X there, but it's pretty straightforward. You go to add to cart, you just go through everything as quickly as you can. Okay, the last 4 stores I'm going to show you are the stores where they do a lot of bundles. I'll go through these ones a lot quicker than the others, and I'll even recommend that you don't buy from 2 out of these 4. Alright, the world's favorite company, we got GameStop. They include a large amount of bundles, but also individual, as you've seen here. I feel like they have more sales of bundles than individual ones though. I wasn't able to find these bundles without them being available, but let me show you some of them. Here's a bundle for the digital edition, disc, and yeah, it's those kind of bundles. So how they work is they often send out a tweet or email before a drop. For a little bit of time before, you can actually add it to cart, and here's a good way to show you what it does. It works on the Xbox Series X right now. You see, it will say add to cart when you do that. And usually around this time, it would be orange and it would say we're adding inventory. And that's the exact same thing you're going to see when it does actually drop live. So what you're going to want to do is keep clicking on and off until you can eventually add it to cart. Costco is another place where they do a lot of bundles, and you need a membership at Costco. Have your payment and shipping ready in your membership account, and then you can add to cart and get through from there. What you should know is that it might say out of stock unless you sign in. So make sure you sign in. NewEgg is one of the ones I don't recommend since there are a lot of bundles and usually they're outrageously priced. This one isn't terribly bad, but I don't think you want to be spending an extra $180 plus shipping. So there's also the NewEgg Shuffle, where you can go in and get PS5 and Series X. You'll get emailed if you kind of like won the lottery. Last is Antonline. This is a heavy do not buy from. This is an outrageous price for a bundle. And I know that all the stuff adds up to this price likely, but most of the people don't want all of this. They just are trying to get rid of inventory. In addition, they've canceled a bunch of orders that I've seen. They have limited stock in comparison to others. I just wouldn't waste your time as much with Antonline because I feel like if you're more patient, you can get a much better deal. Alright, that's all I have for you guys. If you are able to get one of the consoles through one of my methods, I'd really love to hear down in the comment section below. It would make me very happy if I at least helped someone get one of these consoles. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and peace.